Welcome to the revision video on infrared from scienceworksheets.co.uk. Today we are going to be looking at what infrared is, how infrared is detected, how the temperature of an object affects the amount of infrared emitted, uses for infrared along with absorbers, emitters and reflectors of infrared. Infrared is an electromagnetic wave, so it's a member of the electromagnetic spectrum. As an electromagnetic wave, it will have an electric and magnetic component. And as you can see in the diagram, the two are at 90 degrees to each other. Infrared is heat energy that is transferred as an electromagnetic wave, which means it can pass through a vacuum. Infrared, being part of the electromagnetic spectrum, is found between microwaves and visible light, and it obtains its name from being just beyond the far red end of the visible light spectrum, hence the name in the far red. Although we cannot see infrared, infrared can be detected by placing a thermometer next to the red end of the visible light spectrum, because this will be the infrared region, and so the temperature on the thermometer will increase to indicate the presence of infrared. As the temperature of an object increases, the object will emit more infrared, and more infrared is emitted across all wavelengths. So if you look at the graph, the line for the higher temperature has got a higher value of energy being emitted across all of the wavelengths. What you'll also notice is that the higher the temperature, the peak value has a shorter wavelength. Infrared has got many uses. So the remote control of a TV will use an infrared signal to transmit information to the TV. Optical fibers are used for communication because an infrared signal is sent along them. The element of an electric heater will emit infrared, along with the hot wires of a toaster will also emit infrared. Infrared scanners can be used to detect body temperature. Body temperature is normally raised when a person has an infection, so it can be useful to detect this. And infrared cameras can detect hot regions, so we could use that to look which regions of a house wall are hotter than others to check the levels of insulation. Dark matte surfaces are good absorbers and emitters of infrared. So if you look at the radiator in the lower photo, it is black so that it will emit more heat energy, so that will help to cool down the water that is inside the radiator. Light shiny surfaces are good reflectors of infrared, so the houses on the island of Santorini in Greece are painted white so that they reflect the infrared, so the inside of the house will stay cooler. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel so that we can produce more revision videos. Worksheets are available for revision at scienceworksheets.co.uk. Each worksheet has its own mark scheme.